I can probably, well, the labradorite's gonna be gone, right? Let me see. I'm just gonna stick the labradorite on. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to, I think, what is one of Jay's most magical pieces of jewelry. Do you have the silver cloth? Thank you. I'll just use this one. Sorry. It is sterling silver, FYI. It's a lot of silver. Okay, here we go. So here's what makes this really, really cool, is it has multiple personalities. So you decide one day you're gonna wear it one way, you can, and you turn around on another day, you wanna wear it another day, you can. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you, and can I get one of the bust, if you don't mind, the shorter bust? Thank you. Okay, so here, and I've got to put this in front of you because this is what I think is so much fun. So let's say you got the pink morganite just a moment ago, yes. Or you turned around and you said, all right, I just bought those lapis pieces that have basically, every lapis piece we've shown you has now completely sold out. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna flip this around and look what happens. This was one of the most difficult bracelets for Jay to make because you literally are making 2 bracelets and it's gotta do this really cool flip mechanism. So if you want everything to be the pink opal side, you can. If you wanna turn it around, and for every one of you who just picked up that great lapis piece, you now have a matching bracelet for a fraction of the price. And all these do, and it's really quite easy, is they spin. Now the way the mechanism is done is they're really sturdy. I mean, you know, you really have to push them, and that's what you want. You want whatever design you come up with to really stay in place. So it'll do that. But look how fun that is. So you can go all lapis. You can do lapis pink. You can do all pink if you want to. It's just really an inventive bracelet. Now, we have 307 total, and I have 2 sizes, which is great. I have a 5.5 that goes up to a 6-inch. That is the small medium, and the medium large is a 6.25 to a 7.25. So we got a couple different sizes for you, and you can see there's the smaller one. You do have a little bit of room to kind of move it, but here's my warning. Definitely try to get your size, only because you don't want to move it too much, because these mechanisms are done with a pin, and that pin and the way it's been made holds the stones in place so they're not spinning around constantly when you're wearing them. So once you set it, you kind of forget about it. That's how it works. So have fun with this. There's 266 left. It's absolutely on its way to selling out. Now the reason I put this necklace in the background is because I wanted you to see how neat this is to be able to pair it up with what you already have. So if we can widen out again, guys, that would be awesome. Thank you. Okay, so let's say you wake up in the morning, you go, and I love, by the way, I love this necklace. You wake up and you go, hey, it's got pink. Boom, I've got a pink necklace. And then you turn around and you say, literally all my lapis is totally sold out. I can't even show you any of it. But let's say you're wearing a pretty lapis necklace we had earlier. You just turn it around and now it's lapis. We've got about 1 more minute to go. We're down to right around under 200 left. This is your time. If you ever wanted it, and it is the lowest price we've done, $120 off the HSN price. 4 flex pays on top of that. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. The medium large is gonna sell out first, and then the small medium will go right after that. Again, don't get too freaked out. I think it's very comfortable for most wrists. I wouldn't play with it too much because again, those pins are what's keeping this all in place, so you don't wanna pop anything. But you can just see what a really brilliant design. I like the idea of doing alternate colors. So you might say, hey, you know, I want these 2 end guys to be lapis. One day. Isn't that neat? I mean, it just has such personality. So have fun. Play with it. Match your personality. Match your outfit you have. There's just lots of things you can do with this one. And again, just such an incredible savings right now while it's available. Yeah, $119.90. That's awesome. Lowest price we've ever done. The medium large is now sold out. What I have is a small medium, which is a 5.5 to 6-inch wrist. And I'll put it on my wrist. I have a 6.5-inch wrist. Oh no, that's the large. Do we have the other one? And where's the other one? Oh, she has it, okay. I'm actually wearing the medium large, so I'm gonna tell you, even if you missed out and you're like, shoot, try the small medium. You know, if it doesn't work, you can always send it back for a refund. We're really flexible about that. Again, don't yank on it. I don't want you to go too crazy, but I think you can adjust that outer edge if you're careful a little bit. So that small medium might work for you. That's the medium large, you can tell it's a little bit too